Hey, how's it going, guys? This is first video. Do a little bit longer one. Basically, I just want to share. I was I'm going away for a couple days for a church camp. It happens to be up in some mountainous area where there's like not very busy roads, and so I figured, man, it'd be cool if I'm not gonna have the kids for like 3 days, if I could bring my bike up there and some swimming gear and actually go up there and get a couple sessions in. And I was like, but man, like, it's a camp thing. I'm only going to eat like 2 meals a day or something like that. So, you know, how am I going to make it work? How am I going to stay alive? And to be fully transparent, it's not one of those like sissy church camps. Like, it's kind of brutal. Like, there's like wrestling matches and tackle football and rugby and obstacle courses that always turn out to be like basically wrestling obstacle courses. It's pretty intense, and it's going to be brutal. And I even know last year when I was 31, after the first day, I was wrecked. Like, water could only do so much, and there weren't really a lot of Gatorades in existence. So basically I thought, hey, let's go ahead and get prepped up, get some stuff. I ain't got no money, but we got to get some stuff. And so I went to Dollar General and was like, hey, let's just see if Dollar General has anything that could potentially keep me alive and enable me to do some stuff in a nice area, training wise. And so I just thought I'd show you guys real quickly my haul. And I think what I want to show you guys is, and hopefully, you know, you'll have another video from me on Saturday, but how to do triathlon on a pretty substantial, crazy budget restriction. And I think that there's a lot of videos out there. They're like, hey, you know, this is how you do a budget triathlon. And it's like, it's only going to cost you like $4,000. And I'm not saying that those people are liars, but what I'm going to say is that that's impossible. And if I want to do triathlon, yeah, that's not going to work. That's not going to be my price tag, unless somebody wants to hit me up. Otherwise, I'm going to go with what I got. So I'll give you some details later on, but just kind of the short of it is that I bought some cycling shoes, some actually really nice ones, like years ago before I had kids. And so luckily I've got those. I know those can be really expensive. And find something that actually fit, actually feel good. I know it's like the tough thing. So I've got those. I've got a bunch of darn tough socks that my parents got me for Christmas like a couple of years ago. And to be frank, I just kind of like send those in like every couple of years and get fresh socks. So that's where I'm at with that. Socks are lucky. I found some triathlon clothing for sale about 4 years ago, and I just thought, oh, I buy some of that. And so I got like 4 or 5 bibs. I got 2 of like the triathlon shorts that I use for swimming stuff. So I've got that, which is nice. And then there's a lot of stuff that I'm missing. I have a bike that kind of works, and it works enough for me to get through it. My dad actually found a triathlon bike for like $200 at a yard sale a couple years ago, and he just bought it. He also bought me a random triathlon suit. Basically, to be honest with you guys, I do have a dad that, like, if I'm honest with you guys, if I just messaged him right now, I was like, hey dad, like, I think I'm gonna do triathlon stuff again, could you help me out? He would probably, like, you know, send me, you know, $50, $60 and be like, yeah, get whatever you need. But he is through and through a what would you call it? I don't want to say thrift, because that would be almost an insult to him. I think he doesn't like the whole thrifting thing, but he's a yard sale maniac. So he will go to yard sales, and if you just tell him you're looking for something, he will look for him. And so he knew, like, right before I started having kids, I was doing some of the ultra marathon stuff. I was starting to do some triathlon stuff. And so he just, like, every yard sale he went to, he just like looked around for that kind of gear, and he'd find it, and he would haggle with them and get it super cheap. And so before I even talk about what I got at Dollar General, find a local old dude who likes to go to yard sales and ask him to get you triathlon stuff, and just see how that works out. So I just want to be transparent with you. I don't have any money, and then even more than that, like, I've got people that have like blessed me with different things over the years, and I happen to have some of it. But you can't do it cheap. You can do it way cheaper than $2,000, $3,000. I mean, I don't know what tickets look like, so when we get there, I'll talk to you about it. But I just want to share, let me get to it, what I got from Dollar General. So, Dollar General bag, come on. Everybody got their Patagonia stuff. Everybody got their, you know, the feed, nutrition, all that crap. Can't afford that. That's not happening. So, let me show you what I got here. Let's see, does that work all right? Cool. So, from the Dollar General, I got $1.50 swim goggles. I lost mine over the years, and I ain't paying 10, 15, 20 bucks for anything. So $1. We'll see if they work. They're probably gonna suck, but if they keep the water on my eyes or look up to make sure I'm not drowning, it'll be worth it. I got 2 of these bad boys. I'm assuming they're just like Body Armor knockoffs, but they're called Perform Hydration. And we got blueberry, pomegranate, watermelon, strawberry. They're caffeine free, they're gluten free, they're everything free. But they got coconut water, electrolytes, antioxidants, vitamins, and then I think it's sucralose. Yeah, so they use sucralose, no aspartame, so that helps out a little bit. But is it great? No, it's not. But we're looking at, you got, for the whole bottle, you got 3 grams of sugars, you got 1,200 milligrams of potassium, 440 micrograms of vitamin A, you've got 210 milligrams of magnesium. So like, it's got stuff in it. Will it taste great? Probably not. Is it going to be great for you? Probably not. But is it cheap? $1.25 for each. So I spent $2.50 on some bevs to bring with me. I splurged and got a Body Armor ID Flash, which I actually love these things. Have you guys ever had these? These are actually fantastic. 2,300 milligrams of electrolytes. They're just, I love this stuff. This is even better than like the Ready Body. I mean, if I had to choose a electrolyte beverage, it would be Body Armor, but I love the IV things. They're low in sugar. It's only got 15 grams of added sugar, and it's great spread. It tastes great. So that's actually, I'm gonna drink that today on the way there, just to try and like up me with some Primo stuff. I don't know, I think it'd be Primo. And then I got some other weird things. So I got 3 of these tiny little protein things. They're probably gonna taste terrible, but they've got a massive vitamin stack in them. They got 12 grams of protein, 15 grams of added sugar. They just use regular sugar instead of any of the replacements, so that's actually nice. They got some stevia leaf in there. But I got 3 of them, so I figured probably 1 tonight after some of the stuff, 1 tomorrow morning before the stuff, and 1 tomorrow evening after the stuff, and just like packing the protein whenever we have dinner. And then last but not least, I haven't had glasses in a very long time, and so I got some running glasses. And like I said, they're not great, but they're $1.25. So I snagged them. To be fully transparent, I spent $12.75, which is more than I wanted to spend. But I'm hoping that this stuff will kind of help me get through and at least give me the ability to get some workouts in when I'm away from the house, where I'm able to kind of go through our rations of rice and beans and bananas and all that, so which I'm about to go in the store and grab some bananas, just like some bananas, some apples, some cheap stuff in here. But hopefully you'll see some more videos from me over the next couple of days, hopefully surviving some workouts while I'm away. Thanks. All right, guys, take it easy and happy budget triathloning. I don't know.